Welcome back MVP Road Car. Today we're diving into a detailed review of the 2026 Volkswagen Beetle, a car that carries a huge legacy while stepping firmly into the future. For decades the Beetle has been an icon. From the original air-cooled model that became a cultural phenomenon in the 60s and 70s, to the reborn modern versions in the late 90s and 2010s. Now, Volkswagen has taken a bold step with the all-new 2026 Beetle. And what we have here is not just a nostalgia piece but a car that is aiming to stay relevant in today's world of electric mobility, modern design, and smart technology. Let's start with the way it looks, because the Beetle has always been about personality as much as practicality. The 2026 Beetle keeps the instantly recognizable rounded silhouette, but it's sharper, sleeker, and more contemporary. The front fascia still has those large, friendly eyes in the form of LED matrix headlights, now slimmer and with animated light signatures that give the car a futuristic vibe. The hood is slightly flatter, flowing into a more muscular set of wheel arches, which makes it look more planted than previous models. Around the side, you'll notice the proportions have changed subtly. It sits on a longer wheelbase, which not only improves stance but also creates more interior space. The roofline is smoother, tapering into the rear in a coupe-like fashion, but not so much that it sacrifices practicality. At the back, you get a clean, minimalist design with a full-width LED light bar that integrates the Beetle logo right in the center, giving it a modern identity while still keeping that instantly recognizable rounded rear end. The wheels come in sizes ranging from 18 to 21 inches depending on the trim, with bold aero designs that balance efficiency and style. Step inside and the transformation is even more dramatic. The 2026 Beetle embraces Volkswagen's latest design language, blending retro cues with ultra-modern touches. The dashboard has a body-colored panel that runs across the width, a nod to the classic Beetle interiors, but instead of old-school simplicity, it's now paired with a massive 15-inch floating infotainment screen and a fully digital driver display. The infotainment runs Volkswagen's latest software, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, over-the-air updates, and AI-powered voice control. Even though it's packed with tech, Volkswagen hasn't forgotten about tactile feel. You still get physical buttons for climate control and a proper volume knob, something fans have been asking to keep. The steering wheel is compact, flat-bottomed, and houses touch-sensitive controls that are far more responsive than older versions. As for materials, the Beetle is now pushing towards premium territory. Depending on trim, you can get soft-touch leather alternatives, recycled fabrics, and customizable ambient lighting with up to 30 colors. The seats are ergonomically designed, with heating, cooling, and even massage functions on higher trims. Space has improved significantly thanks to that longer wheelbase, meaning rear passengers won't feel cramped like in earlier Beetles. You also get a surprisingly roomy trunk, especially with the rear seats folded down, which makes it practical enough for everyday family use. Now let's talk performance, because the 2026 Beetle comes with options that really widen its appeal. Volkswagen offers both electric and hybrid variants, signaling the Beetle's evolution in line with the industry shift. The base electric model uses a single-motor setup delivering around 200 horsepower, which is more than enough for city driving and highway cruising, with instant torque that makes it feel quick off the line. The range is estimated at about 280 miles on a single charge, which puts it right in line with other compact EVs. Charging is convenient, with 150 kilowatt DC fast charging, giving you 10 to 80% in under 30 minutes. If you want more punch, there's a dual-motor all-wheel drive version pushing closer to 320 horsepower, turning the Beetle into a genuinely fun little rocket. 0 to 60 in just under 5 seconds means it's not just cute, it's quick. Volkswagen has tuned the suspension to strike a balance between comfort and sportiness, and thanks to the low center of gravity from the battery pack, the handling feels sharp and planted, making it far more dynamic than previous Beetles ever were. For those not ready to jump fully electric, Volkswagen also offers a plug-in hybrid version. This combines a turbocharged 1.5-liter engine with an electric motor, giving you a total of around 250 horsepower and a usable electric-only range of about 40 miles, perfect for people who want the best of both worlds. Daily commutes on electric power and long trips with the security of a gas engine. Driving the Beetle feels refreshing. It's quiet, smooth, and modern in the electric trims, while the hybrid delivers a nice balance with some engine growl when you push it. The regenerative braking system is customizable, allowing you to choose between a more natural coasting feel or a strong one-pedal driving. Safety and driver assistance are top-notch, with adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, automatic emergency braking, and even semi-autonomous driving in traffic jams. Now, we have to talk about price, because that's where the Beetle always tried to be accessible while still offering style. The 2026 Beetle starts at around $28,000 for the base hybrid model, which makes it competitive with compact hatchbacks and small crossovers. The fully electric base trim comes in closer to $32,000, with the long-range dual-motor AWD performance version reaching into the low 40s. Fully loaded with premium options, you're looking at just under $50,000, which sounds expensive, but it's targeting the premium compact EV space where cars like the Mini Electric, Fiat 500d, and even Tesla's smaller models play. What makes the Beetle stand out is that it's not just another hatchback or compact EV. It carries decades of history, emotional value, and cultural recognition. Volkswagen clearly wants this 2026 version to be more than a retro throwback. It's designed as a serious competitor in the modern car market, with technology, performance, and style that make it relevant for today's buyers. In conclusion, the 2026 Volkswagen Beetle is a car that manages to respect its past while looking boldly into the future. It's stylish without being gimmicky, practical without losing charm, and modern without losing soul. Whether you go for the hybrid to bridge the gap or jump straight into the electric version, what you're getting is a Beetle that feels alive again. It's not just a fashion statement like some past generations it's a genuinely capable daily driver with a personality that no other car can quite match. And that's the full review of the all-new 2026 Volkswagen Beetle, a car that might just make you fall in love with the Beetle all over again.